In this video, I'm going to show you how to make this crochet hat. It has ear flaps on the side as well as braids coming down. It is a very simple hat to make, and it is a great hat for beginners to start with. For your supplies, you'll need your yarn. I'm using Super Saver yarn, a crochet needle. I'm using a letter I 5.5mm crochet hook, a ruler, a pair of scissors, and you may need a marker such as a safety pin. For this hat, we'll be starting at the rim of the hat and not from the top. The first thing we're going to do is chain 60. If you have a larger head, you might want to chain a number like 66. Once you've made your chain, insert your hook into the first chain and make a loop. Simply do a slip stitch to connect. You should now have a loop like this. Once you have your loop, we are going to do 10 rows of half double crochet all the way around. If you do not know what a half double crochet is, simply yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull through. You should have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops. Again, yarn over, insert your hook into the next chain, yarn over and pull through. You should have 3 loops, yarn over and pull through all 3. So now you're going to do 10 rows of half double crochet all the way around. If you need to, use a marker so you know when each new row begins. A good marker is a simple safety pin. After you've done your 10 rows, you should have a piece that looks like this. We are now going to do a decrease row, and I will show you what a decrease looks like. First, yarn over and insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over and pull through. Yarn over your hook and insert your hook into the next stitch. Yarn over and pull through. You should have 5 loops on your hook. Yarn over and pull through all 5. Now we are going to do 5 half double crochets in the next stitches. So 1 half double crochet, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're going to do another decrease. Yarn over, insert hook, yarn over and pull through, yarn over, insert hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull through. You have 5 loops, yarn over and pull through all 5. And now we're going to do 5 half double crochets again. And we're just going to repeat this process over and over again, doing a decrease and then 5 half double crochets. So yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, insert hook, yarn over, pull through. You have 5 loops, yarn over, pull through all 5, and then do 5 half double crochets. Continue doing this pattern until you have gone all the way around your hat. Now that you've done your decrease row, do 2 more rows of half double crochet all the way around. So 2 rows of half double crochet all the way around, and if you need to use a marker, make sure you do. Now that you are finished with your 2 rows of half double crochets all the way around, we are only going to be doing decrease rows for the rest of the hat. For this row of decreases, we are going to decrease and then do 4 half double crochets. And then a decrease, and then 4 half double crochets. And we will do this all the way around till we get back to the beginning of this row. For our next row of decrease, we are going to do a decrease, and then 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3, and then a decrease, and then 3 half double crochets. 1, 2, 3. And repeat that pattern all the way around. For this next row, we are going to do a decrease, and then half double crochet in the next 2 stitches. 1, 2, do a decrease, and then half double crochet in the next 2. 1, 2, and repeat that pattern all the way around your hat. For this row, we will do a decrease, and then a single crochet, and then a decrease, and then a single crochet, and repeat that pattern all the way around. Now we are at the end of our hat, and all we are going to do is a decrease in every stitch around until the hat is closed. So not necessarily doing a row, but you're going to do decreases in all the stitches around until the top of the hat here is closed. So now we are going to do our ear flaps. I've already done one ear flap, and that is fine. We're going to do the second one the same as we did the first, so you can just do this twice. But once you've made your first ear flap, which you can do anywhere on your hat, just pick a spot. Once you've done that first ear flap, you're going to count a certain number all the way across to another point, and that's where you're going to start your new ear flap. Now, I count 23 stitches and then I start my new ear flap, but you may need more or less than that. It is your decision. Just put the hat on and decide how long you want to do it. So once you have your yarn connected to your hook, insert your hook into the spot where you want to begin. And like I said, the first ear flap is exactly the same as this one I'm doing right now. So first, slip stitch to connect. Now that you're connected to your hat, we are going to do 15 half double crochets across. 1. Now that you've finished your 15, chain 1 and turn, and then do a half double crochet in each stitch across. Now that you've done a half double crochet all the way across, chain 1, turn, skip the next stitch and go into the next, and do half double crochets all the way across until you have 2 stitches left. I have 2 stitches left, and I'm going to half double crochet those 2 stitches together. So I'll do a decrease. I've done my decrease. Now I'm going to chain 1 and turn, skip the next stitch and go into the next and do a half double crochet. Do half double crochets all the way across until you get to the last 2 stitches. I have 2 stitches left and I'm going to decrease them or half double crochet them together. Now chain 1, turn, skip the next stitch and go into the next. Do a half double crochet all the way across until you have 2 stitches left. I have 2 stitches left and I'm going to do a decrease or I'm going to half double crochet them together. Chain 1, turn, skip the next stitch and go into the next and do a half double crochet. Do half double crochets until you have 2 stitches left. I have 2 stitches left and now I'm going to half double crochet them together. Chain 1, turn, skip the next stitch and do a half double crochet in the next. Half double crochet all the way across until you have 2 stitches left. I have 2 stitches left and I'm going to do a half double crochet the 2 together. And now I'm done with both of my ear pieces. From here we are going to do half double crochets all the way around our hat. And that means we're going to go down this ear muff, go across here, up this ear muff and around it, and then across the front and back up to the top of this one. And just simply crochet in the holes around and in the stitches across. Now that we're finished with our ear flaps, the last thing that we have to do is the braids on the sides of the ear flaps, and these are really easy to do. The first thing you're going to want to do is cut about 11 strings like this. Mine are 27 inches, I believe, or somewhere close to that. So I cut 11 of those for each of my braids, so there are 22 in total. Once you've cut your strings, simply fold them in half. Make sure you have this around your finger. Then go to the middle of an ear flap and place your hook inside the very middle of it, right there at the bottom. So you kind of got to decide where you think the middle is. And then pull the strings through your hat. Now, once you have done that, simply pull those strings through the loop here. Make sure you didn't pull all the way through. And then pull this all the way through. So you have something that looks like that. This isn't one of the strings, so don't worry about that. And then pull tight. Once you've pulled tight, separate your pieces into 3 sections. Once you have your 3 sections, simply braid those sections together. And they may not be equal, but that's okay. Make sure you measure that your two braids are the same size, and then tie a knot on the bottom. Once you've tied your knot, look at the bottom at these tassels and make sure that all of them are even by simply taking a pair of scissors and cutting straight across. And then, once you've weaved in all of your extra strings, your hat is done.
Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. I try and put out at least one new video a week, and you can also follow me on Facebook and Twitter.